Alright, and we're back. And coming in to do the quest here. I think we just barely missed it, so Athas just like introduced us basically.
King's honor, friend.
Felo'melorn, I can barely believe that such great power is locked within a blade as beautiful as this. With this weapon in your hands, Legion will surely fall. Fall? Yeah, fall.
As you can see, our former colleague followed through on his promise of assistance. I trust you will take that into account as you consider his request to be allowed back in the city.
How do we know he won't betray the Kirin Tor once again?
If he wished to use the blade for his own ends, he would have simply given it to one of his Sun Reavers. Athas's actions
He's got a point.
appear to be genuine. I say we grant his request.
Very well. That's 2 in favor of allowing Athas back into the city. Answer him. How do you vote?
Alright.
I trust the wisdom of Carlane's council. I vote yes.
And what say the rest of you?
Yes, of course.
Then it is decided. Athas Sunreaver, you are free to go.
Ooh, snap.
Do not misuse this opportunity given to you.
Alright. Cool. I can sense the power of the artifact you hold. It will do well against the Legion as it is, but we have the ability to unlock its power even further. You must return to the Hall of the Guardian. You can use the incantation I taught you before to pass through the runes. Alright. And... teleport, 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 teleport. Teleport. Alright. Well, this looks quite a bit different than it did before. And hang on, something actually just popped up on my computer. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Some just like weird error popped up and I wanted to take care of it. Didn't want to risk it messing stuff up here. Alright. You learn quickly, Varilsshofur. I think Cathranattir will rue the day he made you his enemy. Alright. In ancient times, the Forge of the Guardian was used to channel the power of the Council of Tirisgarde into one mage, creating a Guardian. But this is not its only use. It also serves as a font of arcane energy which can be used to manipulate and power the artifacts of this world. This power will allow us to gain the upper hand against the Dreadlord and the Burning Legion, and I ask you to be the first to tap into it.
The Dreadlords must fall.
Alright, let's take a look at this artifact. Wait, is this... oh, that's not it, is it? Yeah, this would be it. The thing that we teleported out of the Violet Hold. Okay, and it just kind of raises up. That's cool. Alright. So here's the original power again. Does some damage to the target and then splashes the enemies for... looks like it's about 1/3 of the damage. And it always crits. So I think that's actually... the damage is actually probably wrong there because I think that's like its normal damage. But since it always crits, it'll actually do more. Okay, so this just increases all fire damage I do by 3%. Yeah, let's take a look at what it unlocks here. Alright, so let's go around this way because it dead ends pretty quick. So from there it goes to increases damage dealt by Flame Strike, and then casting Scorch grants you 5% movement speed, and it stacks up to 5 times. That's kind of cool. So Scorch is the one that you can cast it while you're moving, actually. Okay, we'll come back this way because again, it branches off pretty quickly there, and like kind of dies, I guess. Great Balls of Fire increases fireball damage. This one increases the range of Dragon's Breath by a little bit. So normally it's it doesn't actually say how far out in front of you. Okay. Ever-burning Consumption increases damage dealt by Ignite. And targets affected by your Ignite have a chance to erupt in flame, taking additional damage and reducing the remaining cooldown on Phoenix's Flame by 10 seconds. So that's this guy here. And oh, 10 seconds, that's actually really nice. That's quite the cooldown. I mean, if you give a bunch of enemies, so Ignite's the thing where like the enemy catches on fire and just kind of takes some of the damage that they just took over time. So if you hit a bunch of enemies, you could have this thing proccing like crazy almost. Okay, and let's come over here. We've got Molten Skin. Molten Armor reduces all physical damage you take by an additional 3%. Not have that. Okay, yeah, I thought it was just a passive. Okay, yeah, so just reduces damage you take. Reignition Overdrive increases damage dealt by Fire Blast. Fire Blast deals an additional bit of damage over time. And yeah, okay, yeah, that's that one. Fire at Will reduces the cast time of Fireball. So by a total of 9%. You know, I guess every little bit counts. And it comes into here. Each consecutive critical strike you deal increases critical strike damage by 5%. Okay. Alright, then we'll come back around to over here. Cauterizing Blink. So activating Blink heals you for 5% of your max health over a few seconds. Okay, that's nice. I'm guessing that goes up to like 15%. So that's actually really nice. I almost might go for that next just because, holy crap, I need healing capability. This one increases the damage dealt by Pyroblast. Increases fire critical damage, just in general. And then another passive. Are these all passives? I think they are. Oh, I mean, that one isn't. Yeah, these are all passives, huh? Flame Strike calls down one additional pillar of fire each time it is cast. Oh, not bad. That's cool. Alright, let's get this turned in. Oh, I didn't even notice before. I was like, oh, I don't know what that animation is. Yeah, so that's the artifact weapon. The little fireballs spinning around me. Alright, your artifact is well on its way to reaching its true potential, but even with this power, you will not be able to fight the Legion alone. We will need to begin recruiting other mages to our cause. Unfortunately, the protective wards surrounding the hall may be prohibitive to this. After all, I cannot personally teleport every one of them here. However, a solution to this particular problem might be right under our noses. There's a goblin who's a master of portals and teleportation by the name of Akazam Zarak. Okay. His talents have gone mostly unnoticed, however, since he mostly uses them for chicanery. He is what you would call a street performer. Fortunately for us, he is performing in the streets of Dalaran, grifting coins from the unenlightened masses. Take this bag of gold, see if you can convince him to change vocations.
The Tirisgarde must not fail.
Alright. Jump over this? Yes, I can. Yay. Akazam was a rack. Akazam. Huh.
Now that's what I call a tip. Show's over, folks. Go on, scram. Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
Nice.
Where do you want to go?
You could say you've got my attention, pal. So you're looking to hire me on full time, eh? Well, if the future payoffs or anything like this, I'd say you've got yourself a deal. Portals? Teleportation? You bet I can help you out with that. I mean, how do you think I pulled the rabbit out of... you didn't hear that. Anyway, I can help you move your mages around if the price is right. Heck, I can even teach those combat mages a thing or two. Ever been on the receiving end of an exploding bunny? It ain't pretty. Haha. For starters, let me whip up a portal to take us to this hall you're talking about.
Now where'd that rabbit run off? All right, let's see if I can get a portal through these wards you're talking about. Piece of cake. See you on the other side.
That's not good. In a way. Alright.
Hey, look at this. Nice place you got here.
I will help.
I understand you may be unconventional, but I think this goblin is exactly what we'll need to quickly get this new Tirisgarde up to snuff for the task at hand. I've already sent word to many talented mages who can help. They await transportation to the hall where they can begin their new purpose. Shall we?
Beware the Nathrazim. All right, Akazam Zarak. You have the
Akazam Zarak. Okay.
Think you can manage the portals?
No sweat. chum. I'll get you mages here in a jiffy.
We're in Tundra,
Portals are good to go, boss. Now, if you don't mind.
Ixodar, Ironforge, Dalaran,
Mages of
Tundra,
Azeroth
Orgrimmar, Dalaran.
here because we face a threat to the future of the world itself.
There's so many portals to Dalaran.
Planeteer has escaped into the twisting nether, carrying with him the secrets of the Council of Tirisgarde.
Yeah, let's just walk over here.
We must hunt him down in the twisting nether.
Yeah, you just walked right through me. That's rude.
We know his knowledge cannot be used against us. Will you join us and take up arms against the Legion?
Boo.
It is done then. You have my ear.
Alright, the Tirisgarde is reformed. It is time we begin our mission in earnest. The Order will need leaders, and though I may be an experienced mage, I am no strategist. You have proven yourself capable in both your past exploits and present. Will you take on this challenge? Yeah, sure.
The Tirisgarde. Very well. Here, in presence of many of Azeroth's greatest
Ooh,
mages,
Conjuror.
it is my honor to dub you Conjuror of the Tirisgarde. This ancient title symbolizes the awesome responsibility borne by the Tirisgarde. May you carry it with honor. It is time to meet with our new goblin ally in the war room. You can begin planning your next steps there. I have some personal business to attend to.
Alright, let's head on over there, and I think this is going to wrap up pretty much how things do in other videos.
Yeah?
Okay, so you're a Conjurer now, huh? Fancy. We've got a good start with this Tirisgarde thing here, but I think we should keep up with the recruiting if we actually plan on invading the Demon Town. Unfortunately for you, nobody negotiates contracts like a goblin. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this show on the road. This place is nice and all, but it's a bit stuffy. I'll see what I can do to get some more mages in this group of yours. You go ahead and check the map over there. It'll help you plan your first moves.
Time is mana, friend.
Alright, and we'll just do the usual. Can always come back later. Alright, turn in the quest. Alright then, I can get started recruiting. You can get to taking the fight to the demons. Yeah, I know, I'm getting you I'm letting you take the easy job, but hey, what are friends for?
Tips are appreciated.
Alright. And then we'll just head back to Dalaran, and we will finish things up here. Alright.
There you are. Over here. Azuna awaits. Let me know when you are.
Alright, so as always, everybody, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to tick that like button and tick the subscribe button as well. You get updates when new content drops on the channel there. And do remember that there is no IRL, just AFKs, and we'll see you next time that Alma plays World of Warcraft Legion. Peace out.